Good morning, everybody. It is your boy Outlaw Kid back with another stream. Um, I actually do not know what we will be playing today. Give me 1 sec, I'm trying to also bring up the TikTok live. But be kind of a short stream today. Um, I got on pretty late. It's about to be 1 o'clock my time, and I actually have to go and get my kids in roughly about 3 hours. So yeah, as far as and that, honestly, mm, there's been a few reasons why as far as I haven't been on. One, as far as not necessarily last week, but the week before, I was actually fully trying to do my schoolwork. So I work for a company, and as far as they're paying for the school, and one thing as far as they had, as far as before I can actually apply for a degree, they require you to do a Sophia Learning, pass like I think it's technically it's 5 courses, and then you can apply for the degree program, which they would pay for. Now it was all self-paced, and I had a year to do it, and that year was actually coming up technically last week. But I wanted to make sure I got everything done the week before so that there was no issues as the last final project was actually most 4 of the 5 classes as far as it was automatically graded as you finished. The very last class as far actually was graded by a person. Um, so I wanted to make sure as far as I submitted everything in time so that it could be graded before the actual final class date. So that was what I was focused on. Then as far as family things, as far as my off days, as far as not necessarily being off, like I had like errands to run and things of that nature, or prior arrangements as far as that needed to take place, I would only be able to get on for like an hour or so, or maybe even not at all. Um, so it was just a lot of things like that, as well as honestly lately, there hasn't been many games that I have been truly being pulled to actually want to play. I actually did play Black Desert with my brothers, probably a little bit on the time as far as I was doing my schoolwork. So I got off for maybe 2 hours, played with them for Black Desert for each one of those days, and we'll get back to that. I also, as far as for the last week, I have been playing 2K26. My first time actually playing a 2K game since like 2012, 11-ish. Was really enjoying that, but I suck at defense, and so I made a new character recently. I think I've only played maybe the first game on the new character. Um, so I can try to I made that character specifically more of a defense character, so I can kind of learn and see if I can able to do that. And there's actually a few other games that I kind of want to play or I kind of want to finish. Um, but it's more as far as I just haven't really also been in the mood to play. I've been getting off early a lot and actually watching Netflix a lot lately. So, with that being said, for those of you who are saying that I'm playing League of Legends, I'll be honest, I'm not playing League of Legends. I just thought it would have been kind of funny to choose a game that I actually have no plan at all to play and see what that does. But let me. What was I doing? Uh, yeah, trying to connect my live. And so TikTok. And there we go. Actually, it has started good. Um, all right. Well, first thing first, I guess I am trying to start my live on the TT, but I honestly kind of want to put what I'm actually am playing, and I don't know what I want to play. So I actually have a wheel. I go into this website just called Wheel of Names, and of games that I kind of in the mood to play, and I wouldn't mind streaming right now. So we just switch over to that, and hopefully you guys can see it as far as it's my first time actually doing a desktop view. But here are the games. I got NBA 2K26, Hades 2, PUBG, Graveyard Keeper, and Battlefield 6. Um, those are kind of the games right now as far as like I'm debating on playing. So I decided as far as why not just make a wheel and let's see what we get. So let's find out. All right, looks like it's a big graveyard keeper. All right, now that that was chosen, let's go ahead and put that in here. All right, so TT is up, and let's go here, change. So as far as good, um, actually as far as last year or beginning this year, was that was weird. Anyways, so I guess I'm collecting One Piece. Um, last year I got about a pack or two, a box to the solo limit, which is just for collector's trade. No trade, no, I won't say trade. There's no receipts, there's no battles as far as per se across with the solo limit. It just has a cool artwork and some sutures as you can possibly get as far as the voice actors and whatnot. But as far as I was very excited to collect a lot of this One Piece. Very into the anime, the manga. I have not caught it whatsoever, so I'm actually way behind. I'm not. And last year, honestly, One Piece has not been the TCG has not been famous for doing that. But collector wise, it wasn't that big until roughly around November last year, where it pretty much stole the thunder for a while from Pokemon. And now it's actually hard to find One Piece cards as well now, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Um, but I do have some facts I think about cards. I want to facts as far as while we get cheers. So that's what we do. Was going to do a little bit with coffee as well, but I also was a bit updating towards this because I haven't been streaming in a while, and I do go different about coffee. So welcome to the first coffee and bread. So let's get into it. And I am fairly new to One Piece, so I know I'm a little bit when it comes to authority, but I'm not. But let's grow this together. So without further ado, sorry, let's go closer. See, let's see what card we actually end up getting. And this is one of our recently new packs. based on Sky PO and no chopper. And that is the card. It is just a rare. It's on me as well. But as far as got something. So today, and again, we are going to be jumping into Graveyard Keeper. Don't know as much of it as far as I kind of got the idea from this game. From my understanding, it's very similar to Stardew Valley, which I do actually enjoy. I actually I just started the game, got the title, and never did anything else with it. So as I said, I have played only about 1 minute. So without further ado, let's jump into it. And let me go here. I do want to make sure if anyone types in the chat that I see it. So, all right, there we go. So we are starting. Try again. I think let's say yeah. This is weird. I said that's why I only got to the title screen and then I actually ended up turning the game off. All right, Lazy Bear Games. Again, I'm not really too familiar with this game per se. I actually really do enjoy Stardew Valley. Um, Played that for the first time actually on a camping trip about, if I'm not mistaken, 2 years ago in the summer, or about to approaching the 2 year mark. So I heard it's somewhat similar, the same kind of vibe, but graveyard. So kind of piqued my interest. Wow, here we are to a new game. Thank you for stopping by. As far as let me know as far as what you think, as far as on what we could be playing next. Again, I don't know exactly how long I'll be staying on this game, but I still kind of wanted to play some, possibly some 2K. My brother should be getting on a little later, and we might be playing that. There's an order. Missed it. Even in everyday routine, there is a place for loving and feeling love, especially when you know that someone misses you. What happened? Where is everything? Calm down. You merely turn a page in your life. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. But I need to go home. Can I go home? There is always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're a graveyard keeper now. But I need to go home to my love. Then you need to be a good graveyard keeper. You should dig up Jerry. He'll help you sort everything out. Ooh, what a strange vision. What is this nightmare? Okay, let's find Jerry. Not gonna lie, if I woke up to someone telling me as far as I'm a graveyard keeper and then I have to dig up and find Jerry, this guy's taking it a lot more easier than I would. Looks like a good place to work on making my home cozy. Then maybe I can finally stop dreaming about this skull. And this guy's completely laid back about this. Am I using my hand? Holy sard, I'm a skull. Are you Jerry? Why would you think I'm Jerry? A man with a red eye told me that I need to dig up Jerry. And red eye, I remember. Oh, sorry, that's right, I am Jerry. How'd you find me? That man told me that you would answer all my questions. Good, good, but first let me ask you, who are you? And where the Sard are we? I must be dreaming. None of this could be real. You're the new graveyard keeper. What else do I remember? Let me think. I remember that sound. Let's go check it out. Everything is so strange. None of this makes sense. I think it'll be better if I wait for you here. I might scare the poor thing. I definitely remember that bell and a donkey. Got a fresh corpse from the town. Ah, you the donkey talks. Wow, a talking donkey. You you can understand me? Let's talk. Who are you? I'm cheap labor. This cult isn't mine, so I have to work for the capitalist bastard who owns it. And I only earn 5 carats a day. This situation is deeply humiliating. You know where I'm coming from, right, comrade? The bastard pretends that he doesn't understand anything I'm saying. Anyway, I need to go back to town. You get rid of this one, and I'll bring you a new one. What a strange land this is. Hey, what are you staring at? Grab the juicy corpse while it's still fresh. What for? I feel like we should take it to the morgue. I don't remember why exactly, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fun and might be profitable. Oh, I am going to puke. Let's do it. Use A to pick up and drop large items. All right, here we go. Our first body. Sorry, I like this place. Feels like home. Put the body on the autopsy table. And then, what's next? Oh, yes. Slice of flesh from the corpse. That should be good for starters. What? No way. This isn't right. Sure, sure. It's not right. How could I forget? Maybe because I'm a talking skull with amnesia. Is it right that you don't know where you are? Is it right that I'm a skull? Nothing is right here. So shut the sard up and do what I tell you. You promise you'll tell me how to get home? You just need to trade the meat in the village tavern for a beer. Talking skulls never lie. And then bring me the beer. Bring the beer to me. You unlock new technology and got blueprint for preparation place, palette, extract flesh. Study not complete. You unlock the new technology and got create burger, sandwich, create baked meat. Wow. This is cannibalism at its finest. That's just, you'll get used to it. So, what should I do with this corpse? I don't know. Let's bury it. Take the corpse. I'll wait for you in the graveyard. Take body. So, I live right next to the graveyard. Let's bury it. Use a blueprint desk at the graveyard. Mark a site for the grave, then dig it with your shovel. Carefully put the body, or what remains of it, in the grave. Bury, decorate. Warning, do not use goat skulls and upside down stars for decoration. All right, so let's put this down. So we're going to build a grave site. I guess that will work right there. Let's dig. I'm assuming the blue is energy, but I don't know where my energy is. I don't see an energy bar. Nicely done. The bearer certificate. I remember money, alcohol, alcohol. I'm sure you used to like it a lot. Oh, sorry. Here comes the bishop. He's your boss. Oh, I know. Ask him about this burial certificate. He should know something. I better leave now. I'll be in the morgue waiting for my beer. Dear me, I'm so tired. Why? Why do I have to come here every week? Oh dear, the new keeper. We've been expecting him for 30 years where he pretends there's nothing wrong. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your graveyard is a mess. There's no way I'm promoting you to cleric until you fix it. Current location name? Location. Important location information, the graveyard quality, the church appeal, etc. Repair graves to increase the graveyard overall quality. You'll need special resources to do that. So I'm gonna clean, take out the weeds, dust, all that. You have to new technology and got to create the wooden marker. As soon as your graveyard quality is at least 5, I'll be pleased to promote you. You look like a spiritual leader, and I'm a good judge of character. I'm good at everything, that's why I was chosen, to represent his will. Haha. Your predecessor used to keep his stuff in the trunk somewhere here. You should check it. I'll come by again next week. In fact, I come here every purple flower. Maybe I'm not dreaming. Did I eat something? Oh, he's waiting. What should I say? What is it you come here? It's part of my duty, the unpleasant part. It's kind of an old tradition. I don't know much about all the traditions and rituals. I'm just here to represent his might and glory. Haha. I have one tiny question. What is this burial certificate? As soon as a body has been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the village tavern. Just repair all the graves. It wouldn't take me even an hour, but it's your job. Okay. If you run out of repair kits while fixing the graveyard, you can always craft new ones. To craft new items, you'll need unlock relevant technology. This costs tech points. Press the button to open technology. Red points represent your handcrafting skills and your ability to work with materials. Green points represent your knowledge about the nature of things and nature itself. Blue points represent your spiritual knowledge of the immaterial world. You'll get your first blue at the study table in the church basement. You'll earn points simply by doing anything. Also, you can get points by studying new items at a special table. You've unlocked the new technology and got blueprint stone stockpile, gathering stone rock. You can collect a small piece of stone from a small rock, or get a huge piece from a big one. We also got timber stockpile, got a small tree felling, chop small tree to get one log, and stick. You can collect sticks from dry brushes. Okay. Sawing. I have one green, no red yet. So I'm a long way off. This is interesting. Alright, hold on. Alright, cookery, building, smithing, farming and nature, book writing, theology, marker, and anatomy and alchemy. Gentle butcher. You know how to work with meat. You have less chance of making a surgical error when extracting hard spars and soft spars. Interesting. Character. Wood repair kit, stone repair kit, a rusty axe, rusty hammer. Oh, the map's not too big. Not too, not too big, not too small. All right, so interesting so far. Something different. All right, so we're gonna go here to the trunk. All right, let's take. I guess let's just take everything out. literally okay. So it looks like you're getting the points. Doesn't take that long. And now I see my energy bar. Okay, there we go. Now that's clean. Thought so. So now it's fixed. I still need a marker. Okay, so let's build two of those markers, right? No. Uh, technology, because didn't we have after that carpenter's workbench? It's just not. No. Okay, so it's gonna be over there. Let me just take all these bushes for now. Let's see where we go from there. And interesting way I see now. I guess the are separated by these symbols. Let's see. Where is this arrow leading to now? I guess it's taking me to the village. But let's go and see if we can do the carpenter table. Is that this one? Oh, that's garden. Place for stones. Place for wood. Building. Use a building blueprint desk to access the building interface and start building or removing any object in the area. Some objects will be built immediately. Some of them will need a little extra work with your hammer. This will spend time and energy. The garden property in four feature for commercial use. Contact the tavern owner for it. Oh, can't get past this. Use technology to pick berries from a bush. Witch Hill. Board of the Great Inquisitor. This path is closed until the end of the week. I run a wheat farm. Now we're in the village. And we've made it to the tavern. Dead Horse Tavern. Welcome to Dead Horse Tavern. I am Hordrick. How can I help you? Came from the graveyard. I woke up here today and things have been crazy since then. Oh, sorry. How could I not have recognized you? Get this. Good. This is good. Things are looking bright for our small village. When are you planning on opening the church? I need to fix the graveyard first. Sure, sure. It's been a while since anybody took care of it. So let's get down to business, shall we? How can I help you? Let's ask about the burial certificate. The bishop told me that you would buy my burial certificates. Yes, he's right. As the head of the village, according to ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Of course, only if I have any money. What do you mean? The village is going through hard times. We're short on money. But as soon as you open the church, pilgrims will bring lots of shiny coins to the village. All right, what about the garden? I found an abandoned garden near the graveyard. Can you tell me anything about it? Oh, the garden? It was seized by the merchant to cover someone's debt. I can't find anybody who will make any use of it. I can give you permission to use the garden. Who else would agree to grow crops near the graveyard? You should find someone who will use it. You said that the garden belonged to the merchant? It's a bit tricky. He has the right to rent it, but everything north of the path that, to the town is village property. We have a democratic community here, and I'm head of it. I see. Good, but you still need to talk to the merchant. It's his property. It's not exactly proper to give you permission without his approval, but it'll be fine if you promise to settle the details with him later. Sure, I'll talk to him. He comes to trade with the locals I'm just going to name it Phoenix. He owns the barn just south of the tavern. Meat is a delicacy in our village. I'd be glad to buy it. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meat must be approved by royal authority, and I don't need any trouble with town. Does your meat have a stamp? No. I don't even want to know where you can get unauthorized meat. But wow, it really looks good. But without a stamp, my hands are tied. Where can I get this stamp? And cannibalism starts. Oh, you can send a form to the royal court through the mailbox near your church, but it'll cost you a bundle. But there's another way. I'll tell you just because we're neighbors. I'm close. Hmm, interesting. There's this guy called Snake. I think he has a fake royal stamp. But to be honest, I haven't seen him for a while. You can ask Miss Charm. She comes here every person. I don't know what else to call it. I bet she can help you to find Snake. Thanks. All right. Oh, Keeper, could you kindly take this letter to our local blacksmith, Kesvoid? Sure, where can I find him? The southeastern corner of the village. So Miss Charm should be coming today, and I believe I could technically go visit the witch hill now too today. Let's see, was she? You must be the new graveyard keeper. So I've been told, but how did you know? Oh, if you live as long as I have, you'll probably learn how to read people too. But where's my manners? I'm Miss Chain, Hordrick's wife. Nice to meet you. I have a few questions about. You better talk with my husband. He's in charge around here. He's not only the timekeeper, but also the elected head of the village. Besides, he really does like to talk. All I can do is sell you some recipes. Better talk with my husband. He's in charge here. Fish delicacies, tasty and healthy, sweet baking, and pies. All right, interesting. So let's go to the blacksmiths. What are you staring at? Nothing, just looking around. I think I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. May I ask who you are? Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. My name is Creswell. Let's give him the letter. I have a letter from you from Border. A letter, of course, 1 minute away, and he can't be bothered to come himself. I guess old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry for my nagging. It seems it's my new habit. Slimes again? Orderic has asked me to get rid of them. I don't have the time for those pesky little green bastards. But maybe you can help. Take this rusty sword, an energy potion. The sword is broken, but you can repair it with a whetstone on the grinder right behind me. You can keep the whetstone. Maybe you'll need it to repair your shovel sometime. If you manage to kill them, bring me their remains and I'll spare you some materials. They should be right up the other side of my house, near the puddles. Different actions in the game spend energy. Crafting, gathering, and fighting take energy. Fighting has been known to take health as well. Press X to attack. You can always refill your health and energy with food and potions. Sleeping will restore your health and energy. You know what? I like to work with metal myself. Where can I find some ore? You can find metal ore in swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west, across the river. I used to collect ore there before the bridge collapsed. Alright, broken sword. You might have to go to sleep soon. Oh, snap! It takes 2 energy just to swing? Alright, so you say it's right by the pond. You gotta figure out where this pond is now. Oh, there it is. It wasn't too hard. Fresh eggs. Okay, so far so good. Interesting. It looks like I'm about to retire, and I wonder what happens in Stardew. You end up going back to your house, and I don't recall. I think it's only when excuse me, when you die, as far as that you lose some items. So it's daytime now completely. Defeat the slimes. Good job. Take this whetstone, just sharpen your broken tools, and they'll be good as new. Alright, so that's done. I guess technically I need to speak to the merchant still while I'm here. Didn't necessarily say where the merchant would be located. And we still need to find. Oh, that must be her. Waterloo da be da boo ba. You want to be loved by me? Shaluba dooba wah wah. Interesting choice of words. Hi, what do you want? I am a graveyard keeper and I want to ask you some questions. I see. You know how many times a day I hear that same mumbling? I have no time for you, little man. Come back when you have more faith in yourself. But, ciao. Hey, old friend. Can I have a moment? What did Miss Charm tell you? Literally, go away. Ah, always so classy. She would never talk to just anyone. I'm not just anyone. I'm the local graveyard keeper, soon to be prior of the local church. How primitive. I'm a well-known poet in certain small circles. My name is Wagner. One day I'll read my poem to her, and then, well, but first I need to write it, and I am catastrophically out of paper and ink. Maybe you can get me some. Perk, journalist, even like the new technology. You notice the little things about people, but these things together, put these things together, and you have a story. Sometimes you can get stories from dialogues. You may have some of it in your church, or you can make it. I'm just not used to manual labor, but a skillful man such as you, can surely do it easily. Also, you could get some from the old astrologer. He used to go to the lighthouse every moon day. He was my supplier before he had this ridiculous height. He's old and mad, whereas I've been studying for almost 3 years at the town university. Can you believe he turned out to be an idiot? He told me that the earth is round. What nonsense. Oh God, you should definitely meet him. The mad astrologer and the graveyard keeper, two wise men. That could make for a pretty funny poem. The astrologer must be the smartest man around. Maybe he'll be able to get help me get back home. All right, let's see. It's on the cliff to the east of the village. It hasn't seen active use for a while. Bless the dead horse for staying open. One day I'll write a poem about this place, maybe even a couple lines about you. All right, so bad luck, not today. All right, still haven't found the merchant, but my guy is looks like he's getting a little tired. Who's this? Good day, sir. We sell the finest dairy products in the village. All right, so I need to go this way. All right, map. I'm somewhere around here. Do I need to go down? You just said east. I made it to the beach. Oh, is this the merchant? If you're looking for someone to read your poem, you should go to the town. Everybody there is scrambling to earn enough to buy a scrap of bread. That's great, isn't it? That's my kebab. It's an old family restaurant. Bring me some good fish fillets and I'll teach you. Not the merchant. And it looks like the lighthouse is not this way. Looks like we need to go south, guys. It must be the broken bridge. Who is this guy? This guy must be crazy. You think I'm crazy? No, I don't think that. I'm just trying to stay positive. And I know what truly matters. What? Do you think he can understand? No. Dig. He won't, because he can't see. Okay, then I'll tell him a sweet lie. The only things that matter are peace and herbs and nice sweet things. Sweet like honey. Bring me some honey and I'll teach you how to make a cake. Cake is the best. A little worried of what kind of cake he's gonna make. Oh, we found the lighthouse. Holy mackerel, boy. You look like someone who desires to be part of the magic world of fishing. I don't know much about fishing. Lucky you. I know a whole lot about fishing. It's so relaxing and it can be profitable. Plus, fish are really tasty. Sounds great. I'm in. Smart choice, my boy. I'll provide you with everything you need and teach you how to cook fish. Can you show me how to do it? You can always just grill it, but personally, I like to slice it and fry the slices in oil. Then just pop fish sticks in your mouth. And you know what else? When you eat fish, you start to think like a fish. All good fishermen always eat a lot of fish. All I need is a rod. Do you have one you can give me? That I do, my boy. I have an old one, but I'm not just handing it over as a gift. I'll ask you to bring me some moths. They're good as bait, but you can only catch them at night, and I can't hardly make out anything when it's dark. So I'm gonna wait till it's dark out and then catch them off. But like, do I just catch them with my hands, or am I gonna catch it with a net? Questions the questions. Nothing seems to be over here right now. What is this? Yellow flower. Garden. Is that rain? I don't know if it was raining this whole time. I couldn't tell. But I do see the sun going down a little bit, so it's about to be nighttime soon, so we might have a chance. Let me go ahead and head on home. One, let's check to see the mailbox to see exactly how much it costs to get an official stamp. Then we shall. uh, Yeah, I need the stamp to get the beer. I might do a little bit of rest. I wonder obviously time will go by as you sleep, but I wonder if the time you control over it's set to a certain time. Where you been? I was at the village. This place is so weird, but it feels so real. I bet everybody's okay with me just appearing out of nowhere. Sorry, you're stealing my thoughts. Stealing. I remember this cellar in your cottage. Some provisions must be stored there. You unlocked a new technology and got gathering edible mushrooms, gathering berry, gathering apple. Wheat. Exactly. I remember baking bread from it. And pies. Mmm. Sweet berry pies. Unlocked a new technology and got create dough, pastry dough, and then bread. Toast. Onion toast. Oh, that's good with beer. Sorry, you know what? I need a beer. This is beginning to feel like a one-sided relationship. Bring me beer and I'll tell you a lot of important stuff, like how to get home. Questions? Uh, it was rhetorical. Do I look like a magical head with answers? Well, technically, yes. Yes, he does. You smart ass. I'll be waiting for you for that beer at my place. No beer, no answers. All right. Let me. I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, so it does start based on you can decide how much sleep you want to get. That's cool. So refreshed. This is not good. Not good at all. Who do you think you are? I'm the new graveyard keeper. Hooray, a keeper. Wow, I've been here for, how long? I'm Yorick. I'm so lonely. Poor, poor me. It's too bad you're here. Wait, no, on the contrary, I'm very glad to see you. But we do have a rather unpleasant fellow buried here. We'd really like to have a new neighbor instead. That sound like something you can help us with? Not exactly sure why I'm here, actually. Jerry only told me about burying bodies. You're York and he's Jerry. Funny. That half-dead skull? That jealous bastard? Haha. He can only dream of what a peaceful rest we're having. Who am I kidding? It's terrible. Especially that guy down in the lower right corner grave. He's so mean. Could you just get rid of him? Just dig him up and throw him in the river. God damn. I can even give you this license that I stole back when I was alive. What license? You're such a dummy. To dig up a corpse, you need a license. The old keeper used to buy them through the mailbox near the church. What's that sound? Damn gate. I'll come here every night if I have to, but I'll get through eventually. Looks like I've removed this blockage and fortified the archway. Might as well just clear this out. And build some trunks. All right, simple and tasty. All right, how do I go to my? Oh, there we go. All right, so burial certificate, simple and tasty. Use. Create baked mushrooms. Create baked apple. I'm not gonna mess with the garden right now, and I think I'm gonna save the potions for now. I don't know exactly how much space I need. But I guess we can do this exhumation to make it get some easy points. I'm gonna repair some of these that are really, really bad. That's all I can really do. I said the bottom right. Is there? So now I got that. Place for the berry bush. Apple. Do that. All right. I think that's good for now. And I think you said the bottom right, but I can't really recall. This area is closed due to cultist activity. Please just any concerns to the Inquisitor. The rest of us will start working once the church opens. The door is locked. Alright, I think you said the bottom right, so let's just do this one. So we're gonna exhume. Yes. Alright, let's dig. And now, where's the river? Assuming it means this one. I thought I was just gonna sink to the bottom, to be honest. A ghost asked me to get rid of this body. So what? Now you're just going to do everything he asks? It's not like he can do anything to you. He's disembodied. Whereas I can bite you to death while you're sleeping. Of course, I'd never do anything like that because we're friends. But you get my point, right? Anyways, if you ask me, the best way to get rid of a body is to burn it. Do you know where that river leads? The river somewhere down to the town, I think. How can I burn a body? You know what? You're one of those guys who looks a lot smarter than they actually are. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about. You need fire and some wood. It's a bit tricky to make the whole thing burn to ash. Where can I burn it? You need you need a nice quiet place like the place I use for my meditation. Across the road from the mortuary entrance near the cliff. Each important character who the Bureau Keeper meets will appear on the character screen. Relation from 0 to 100 shown below the character. The task related to a character are listed to the right of character. Oh, I think today I can see the merchant. Why is there a thing all the way over here? Crematorium? Oh, a new body. I guess I'll put this body in the one we just emptied. And now we got our certificate. Alright, now we're -10. I'm slowly surely getting to 5. I need some more repair kits so I can repair everything, and I think we should be good. Kind of wish there was a way to move a little bit faster. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Got a lot of quests in a very short period of time. So I gotta figure out where this merchant is. Merchant's not in the tavern. Door's closed. This item, these items are locked before a vendor gets tier 2. What is he trying to sell? Ceramic bowls. Stump. I wonder if I missed a merchant. Maybe he only comes on during the day. Now there's nobody out. Hmm. Also, I haven't seen any moths yet. That's why I need to catch the moths for the lighthouse keeper. I also don't know if I need a don't know if I need a net. So well. Alright, already starting to go on daylight. So honestly, I haven't noticed if there's an autosave, and I haven't seen a way to save yet. Still have a lot of questions, so feel like I'm in the tutorial, but it's not too bad of a game so far. Excuse me. Let's get some rest real quick. Good, it's much nicer without him at the graveyard. I'm still so sad though. I'm so lonely. I was bad when I was alive. I should have been a better person. What do you mean? We're dead, but we still deserve some respect. Oh, fine. I'll tell you. Each corpse is a soul's vessel. It bears the mark of his life, sins. Our red skulls and good deeds are white skulls. Even the best decorations can't make graveyard a peaceful place when it's full. I'm not sure what I understand what you're talking about. I'm sure you don't. You better take a good care of the graveyard. I'll be watching you. You can't do anything. I'm so sad. All humans remain have their own unique spiritual attributes. A corpse gets red or white from its body parts. You can change a corpse by removing organs and embalming. The main way to increase your graveyards is to decorate graves with objects that have more good standing. Each line that has both white and laurels can has one thing. Line that lines that have thing never count, but you need to fill them with to reach. I think I understand, but reading some of this text is just kind of throws me off when I'm reading it. So all right, so they weren't happy. Do I need to go to this? So let's collect some stone. Guess we're gonna clean up our yard real quick. I wonder if the outhouse works. Nope. What is this? Stone garden. I don't know what that is though. Information. River sand. Interesting. Alright. Now with this, I still don't have enough. I can make a sawhorse. Still need a log. Sharpen the shovel. Put this all in there. Um, Confusing where I need to start. think I know where I need to go from here. But guys, I shall be back. I need
There's slight change of plans. Unfortunately, I need to dash to the store, so I'm actually going to be cutting the live short right now. But more than likely, I might be on later on today. Um, Maybe before I go pick up my kids. Oh, forgot this. I gotta dash to the store real quick. But I actually can't wait. But I'll try to make it quick. If I can make it quick, I can be on before I have to go pick up the kids. And if not, probably later on tonight. Um, but I appreciate y'all stopping by. I appreciate y'all who watched. Um, we might be continuing this, or we might spin the wheel again, take the Great Keeper off, and on the wheel this time, and then see what else we're gonna play. But I do have to go, so I apologize. But I shall catch you all later.